Guys, it's Thursday, and you know what that means? It's almost the weekend. Thank goodness. We're here on I Am Shadow's account. He's got a ton of summons. Well, I don't know if it's a ton of summons considering how many summons we kind of have done in the past. Oh, he said there was a surprise waiting for me. He didn't say exactly what or oh my god, why? Well, I feel like it's an easy choice. This is actually somewhat meta, and this can be replaced with a lot of other stuff. I have them both. I've played with them plenty. Yeah. There's a lot of people that like the Fire Puppeteer more than I do. You know, not one of my favorite units, but it's effective. And we've done videos on her too. So yeah, let's see what's in store. I don't even know what we have in terms of summons. Hold on, we should check to see. Oh, we have 90 10-year special scrolls. Those are the exciting. For me, those are the exciting ones because it seems like we're getting better stuff lately out of these than anything else. We have 3 legendary attributes. We have 11 legendaries. We have 22 LDs. We have 772 mysticals. Let's do the elemental ones first. We don't have a blessing because we just use it, of course. I'm sure if he wanted something specific, he wouldn't have let me summon whatever I wanted. So, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything either way. He just said, let's actually bring up the email. He didn't say anything either way. By the way, we're not going to bring up the email. Where is the email? I mean, not bad. That I saw the email, not the email. The submission is what I meant. That's what I meant. Let's find it. This one? Yeah, this one. Oh, hey! I turned my head for 1 second. Brand new Brandia. Brand new Brandia. Lols. Anything new? Juno, John, Triton, Zen. We got none of those. So, there you go. I would say 2 Nat 5 so far, but we can't take credit for the first one. So, hope you're doing well. Whether you hold on, I'm too old. I can't see without zooming in. Hope you're doing well. Whenever you get the time to do my summons, would you also help me out with building good arena offense team and rate my oh, I have to work now. I see how it is. I know runes are the best, and also I'm needing to scalp about all of the Nat 5s I have. But I'm trying. It's a bit difficult not be able to farm as much so because I'm doing so many hours at the hospital. Don't want to go to sleep when I get home because of the amount of walking I do daily. Oh, just want to go. Man, I need to learn how to read. Just want to go to sleep when I get home. Because the amount of walking I do, 7 to 8 miles. You're walking 7 to 8 miles in the hospital. I'm not saying that just seems crazy. I'm not saying I don't believe it. That just seems wild. Absolutely wild. I get tired just walking around. If I gotta walk around work, just put move orders in. I'm like, yes, I need this stuff moved from here to here. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to walk around and get it. I don't want anything. That's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway, but sometimes I'm impatient. So, yeah. Also, sometimes it's not. Depends. 7 to 8 miles, though. Man, that's... What exactly? I'm trying to think of what his job is that requires 7 to 8 miles of walking around inside a hospital. What do you think he does? I'm curious. To make it easier. Oh, we already. That's irrelevant. Null and void. Let's see. Oh, I didn't read the rest of it. That's fine. I heard rumors that we're getting another collab in like August. I don't know if it's true. It's probably not true, but we do still have that event. So if we go to the the events page. That's where they are. The 1010 Festival. Well, he actually has another thing. So we're most of the way, we're 60% of the way through. These ones were not as exciting as, let's say, the Witcher Adventure and the Nat 5 Summon events. So, skill ups and runes. Not that they're not good. I've said this plenty of times, not that they're not good, but yeah, I would have to say, I'm calling 100% cap on that we're getting a collab in August. If we were getting a collab, like I would expect that one of these little icons here would be the collab, right? Just like this was a little Summoner's War character icon until it was revealed that it's a Witcher collab, right? So if we were getting a collab in August, one of these would say effing August, not July or September, right? So maybe we are getting a collab in July or September. Well, it's a little late for, it could still be July, you know? I suppose that means we're getting one in, we're getting something in a couple weeks. We also have a balance patch coming in a couple weeks. Balance patch. May as well not even do balance patches anymore, count to us. I mean, what are you really doing in them? May as well not even bother. Hot take, but it's like, it's just extra work for you to write those things down and like tweak like the 7% extra damage. Just don't even bother. I mean, come on. They're like, that's what we've been doing. Not even bothering. We've just been pretending we were bothering. So you're saying not even pretend anymore? Yes, count to us. Don't even bother pretending. Wild. As much as there, see, that's the odd thing about it is like, game's been around for so long, so much stuff has been added to the game. There's a lot of content, there's a lot of units, and now it's kind of you would think that the more content and the more monsters and the more stuff in the game, the more exciting it would be. But for a lot of people, it's just like too overwhelming, and they're like, yeah. Too overwhelming, and a lot of stuff is kind of like you just have to do the one team for this dungeon, one team for that dungeon, one team for that dungeon. Use 30 different units in RTA, and that's about it. 30 different units in Siege, and that's about it. That's Summoner's War. Hey, Praha, there we go. I'm not gonna spend the whole day crying. Don't worry. Just, you know, a minute here and there. So let's see. I'm curious if we're getting any good new games coming out soon. Ooh, a Civilization 7. 2025. Okay, that's not soon. Doesn't really help us now. We're getting good amount of Nat 5s. Good that we get new Nat 5s here. Yeah, man, there's no good new games. There's games coming. Wait a second, what is this? Fallen Leaf. Yo. Okay, if you like Mega Man, right? But only the NES Mega Mans. Anything after that, no. You're not. If you like specifically NES Mega Man, there's a game called Fallen Leaf that is coming out. You play as a character called Leaf, a retro side-scrolling adventure focused on tight, action-packed level design set in a whimsical world where almost anything goes. This looks like Mega Man. With a different character, of course. Yo, this is sick. I mean, it's pixel art. A lot of people don't like pixel art, but man, it looks like it plays like Mega Man. Absolutely. Oh my god. They were like, it's not like necessarily robot stuff, but it is like you could tell that they played the crap out. They got like 500,000 hours into Mega Man. Hey, congratulations, Fire Chimera. That's a dupe. Let's see if we're feeding or not. I like the Fire Chimera. I think it's a solid enough unit. Juno, John, Triton, Zen. What about Blue Juno? Feed all dupes. Okay. Man, I remember when Praha was like everywhere on defense. Where is the dupe feeder spot? Back in the day, Double Nemesis Will Praha. Because everyone is, that's a different time before your time, kids. Before your time. You're like, I don't know what he's talking about. He's gone into grandpa mode again. He's going crazy. Before your time, there was double nemesis Will Praha. Seems like only yesterday. Speaking of only yesterday, I wonder how Shredded Pozole is doing. You guys don't know who that is. There was a YouTuber. There was a Summoners War YouTuber that, used to do a lot of Guild Siege content. Was very excited about Guild content. And used to work out a whole ton, right? Super healthy, super fit, super great shape. And then all of a sudden one day he was like, I've decided to become a Muslim and that's my entire life and I'm going to change my channel. Not that there's anything wrong with that, you know? It's just, it seemed like very out of left field that he did that. It was just like all of a sudden he's like, I'm quitting Summoners War. I'm going to only do religious content. But not on a different channel, on the same channel. He's like, I'm taking it all down, doing religious content. And then he started playing like Dragon Champions. And I was like, that seems like a wild, like, Summoners War, religion, stop the religion, Dragon Champions. I'm just, I don't know. I think maybe his, I don't know. I don't want to say anything because people are gonna think that I'm like crapping on him. I'm not. It's just a very. It's almost like you're driving down a road in one direction, right? And you're in the middle of the desert, and instead of continuing to go, you just take a left turn off the road, go through the desert that way. You're like, there's a town like 200 miles there. I'm gonna just go to that town. It's like, or you could stay on the road and then maybe like go to a hotel, spend the night, and then in the morning like take a different road to that town. Still go to the same town, not telling anyone where to go, but it's just like just randomly veered off course to something totally different. That's like if I did Summoners War content for 10 years and then randomly veered off course. I was like, I want to make spaghetti. Oh wait, at least I did it on a different channel, all right? At least all my random stuff is, could you imagine if I did the food? Some people do that. Some people put all their stuff on one channel and then the YouTube algorithm is like, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to show you to anyone. That's how it goes. Man, I can't wait till after November. YouTube is kind of like, I feel like the only things that get pushed on YouTube is like garbage and politics. It is kind of like garbage is politics. Politics is garbage. But yeah, it's just people are so. I just feel like that's all that is getting promoted nowadays. I'm like, this is can we see something that is not that? I don't want to just see that all the time. Like I'm tired. I'm tired. I want to see, I don't know, something else. It's politics and sports. Things with very, you know what? Things with very, I think that has something to say for like what is working well on YouTube is things that have very loyal followers. Sports, you know, you follow your sports teams. Politics, you follow your political action heroes or whatever. Political action heroes. Sure, let's call it that. Yeah, Bassett will feed Bassett. But things that people are very loyal to. I feel like if people aren't very loyal to something, it doesn't do well on YouTube anymore. Maybe that's a profound statement. Maybe it's not. I don't know. You could say that it was kind of one of the reasons that Summoners War did well for so long. Is people were very loyal to it. They were like, I'm going to just play Summoners War and play Summoners War and play Summoners War. And that's what I do. Man, he's still one of the best units in the game. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Still one of the best units in the game. He was all over Special League RTA. And now that Special League is over, I feel like people are just going to bench him. I feel like maybe some people are going to be like, yeah, I may as well keep using him. But I'll keep using him. I don't care. I find that actually the Leo and Water Werewolf combination is really nice together because you pick Leo, your opponent picks Vertiheal, you pick Water Werewolf, and he's got the crit resist. So Vertiheal is not as effective. And I just feel like it's actually worked well. So what do we have here? I just hope that if they do a new collab, I just hope the units are useful. That's all. What do we have here? I think I might revisit some. Maybe we'll do some videos or whatever. Revisit some of the older, the older mobile gacha games and see how they're doing. Probably a lot of them are gone. There's a lot of games that I think come out and look decent, and then like a year later, it's like, nope, close the servers. Or games that come out on Steam, I'm like, man, that looks exciting. It's like they don't have the marketing budget, so the game really doesn't take off. And then they're like, nope, this was a flop. But at least with Steam, like, you own the game, so own the game. I mean, you need Steam to play the game, but you don't have to worry about, for like Metroidvania single player games that don't require like online connectivity or whatever, don't require like the developer to have a server, I mean, then you don't actually have to worry if there's no servers to shut down, so you can continue to play the game. Unless Valve shuts down, then you have nothing. Then you own nothing, and you'll like it. Wasn't that a quote from someone? That's a quote from someone. Who am I quoting? Oh, Danish politician. We don't need to get back into politics. Go play Fallen Leaf. If you like Mega Man, well, if you like Mega Man, you're probably not playing Summoner's War. But this game looks very solid. I worked on it was a project in school, but I worked on a game that was like a Mega Man clone. So I know the person that took lead on that project was really hardcore Mega Man fan. I wonder how he's doing right now. I mean, I'm indifferent towards, I shouldn't say I'm indifferent towards him. Yeah, I'm indifferent towards him. I don't care if he exists or not. But I wonder what he made of himself. Because he had gone into school. There was a couple people that I went to school with, and they already knew what they were doing before school. So we were kind of like eyeing them. We're like, what are they doing? Because they already know what they're doing. So let's keep our eyes on them. Yeah. I started school and I was like, I don't understand any of this programming nonsense. I don't know what a pointer is, and I can't possibly understand. I will never understand. I should drop out. Null Terminator. No idea. Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger? The new Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, Null Terminator. So yeah, and then eventually I was like, I gotta. Triton was one of the ones on his wish list, so we will do Triton. Yeah, eventually though, I was like, look, I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna drop out. I gotta learn this stuff. And then like it just clicked one day. I don't know. It clicked one day and I became addicted to programming. And I feel like I don't do it enough anymore. Panda War is a decent dupe. Maybe we should keep that one. 2. Wait a second. 2 Nat 5. We're getting really good rates though. We got a handful of Nat 5s. Handful. Fallen Leaf looks solid though. We had some wild times in school. I don't mean like parties. I mean like just wild times where we would just like stay up for a week in code. Like that's the wild times that I had in the school that I went to. So very nice. Very nice. That was another one on his wish list, right? 2. Not bad. Yeah, this game looks solid. Like, if you like Mega Man, I'm not even joking. If you like the original Mega Man games, they really put the effort in to make this look like it is a Nintendo game, and it is a good original Nintendo Entertainment System game. I want to pick this up. I did pick up The Messenger, actually. I did go out and buy that. It was on sale, and I'm like, hey, they're going to put the effort to make this. It's a pixel art game. It reminds me of some ninja game for NES. The Messenger. But I was like, this game looks dope. I didn't get a chance to play it yet because, of course, I'm probably never going to play it. But I picked it up because I want to support developers that are like trying to make a good quality product that put their heart into something. So yeah, look at this. Well, you can't look at this, but even one of the little banners that they have for the game looks like not the Mega Man bosses specifically, looks like it is trying to emulate like, you know how the Mega Man banners for like the NES ones, it would have like Mega Man on the left and then like a bunch of the bosses like Robot Man and Scissor Man and whatever. I don't remember the names, guys. I don't remember all the names of them, but has got like all of them like one next to the other and like behind each other and like, you know, looks very menacing. They're all gonna like fight the one. It's like one Mega Man versus everyone else, and it's like trying to make it seem like that. Yeah, they're trying to do the same thing with this. It's not really necessarily robots in this though. It's just it is the Mega Man vibe. It is quality pixel art graphics. It's beautiful. For what they're trying to emulate, I think they did a great job. I want to play this. Man, this would have been one of my favorite games when I was a kid. I agree with Tho. It looks like it's really smooth gameplay too. I mean, that was one of the selling points. Tight action-packed level design. I mean, you have to, like, if this is what you're going for. Oh man, they really try to make it look like Mega Man. Like not Mega Man. Again, well, I'm gonna say the same thing I said a million times. I want to see more of this game. I gotta just do like some little short videos on the other channel, or whatever, showing some of these games. That looks like the most exciting one coming out soon for Steam anyway. Yeah, everyone's got their own preferences, so there's still people playing MapleStory. So everyone's got their preferences. I say that I was just talking about how great some pixel art games are, and I'm like, MapleStory, F that garbage. Like, you were just talking about that pixel art games can be good. I don't even know what's going on in MapleStory. We did a promo for MapleStory actually a long time ago. I think it was MapleStory M. 5-6 years ago. It was a while ago. Man, it's wild to think that I've been playing Summoner's War, and many of us have been playing Summoner's War for me for a decade. For some of you, almost a decade, or maybe also a decade. But it's just wild. We've gone through like evolutions of life and still played Summoner's War. It's like, time for the next phase of my life. Time to leave all this childish stuff behind. No, it's still Summoner's War. Still Summoner's War. Still got to keep Summoner's War. We got to keep some childish things around. Shout out to childish games. No, childish plays. I'm sorry. Childish plays. Let's do some jiggles, shall we? Yeah. That's the one childish thing I want to keep around, is the actual childish, the person. I haven't talked to him in a bit. I hope he's doing okay. I talked to, you guys aren't going to know who I'm saying. Well, some of you might. Talking to Nick the Greek. Actually, there was something Nick showed me. I mean, I don't talk to him all the time, but you know, once in a blue moon, I'll talk to him. There was something he showed me. It's of course has to do with cryptocurrency. I'm like, okay, but actually, it looks pretty. It was a crypto game that looked pretty decent, or blockchain game that looked pretty decent. But you know, it's hard to trust those games. Like there's some of that stuff has merit, but some of that stuff is. Most of that stuff is like, hey, here's an idea that has merit. Let's see if we can con people using this idea and then destroy everything that this could be. Like that just said all the people scamming with blockchain and NFTs and cryptocurrency, like all of that scummy garbage, like that set crypto and blockchains and FT back at least 10 years. Because now people have to overcome getting scammed. And they're going to be, you know, very apprehensive to do any. Oh my God! Get the F out of here. How you just get one of the best LD5s in the game? How you just get one of the best LD5s in the game? Congratulations. Wow. Speaking of cryptocurrency, this would be a great place for an ad. But I don't have one. So there. Oh, here we go. Dark one, please. All right, what was it? Dark one. Dark Poison Master. Good unit, though. Cannot believe we just got the light occult girl. Shall we do another LD? Shall we feed things that he did not allow me to feed? Oh, there's really not that much. Wow. Yeah, I can't quite do that. Yep. Oh, we don't have anything here either. Oh well. Yeah, I'll take it though. Light occult girl. Congratulations. Now you gotta start doing some RTA. He's like, nope. Because it's a good RTA unit, but it's not like you're gonna be using her like crazy for like arena offense and defense. You know what I mean? Now someone's gonna be like, you could use her in this team with that team and the other team. I've seen her in defenses once in a while, but cannot believe we got one of the best LD5s in the game. Well, one of the best LD5s for RTA. As he's like, I don't know RTA. Oh, prime spot for an ad. Oh my God. I feel like that's I'm really trying to not make this channel just like, let's do ads. There's sponsors. I got in touch with my manager again, or actually she got in touch with my old manager. That we did a lot of brand deals together back in the day. Like we did Dungeon Hunter Champions and Raid, and we did basically 90% of the brand deals we did together. And nowadays it just feels like the brand deals with decent games where you don't feel like bad promoting them, like those aren't around anymore. I mean, I guess maybe I should have always felt bad promoting them, but like nowadays it's like, we've got a crappy deal for you for a crappy game. It's like, I don't want the crappy. I would like not crappy. They're like, yeah, here we're going to give you almost no money, and you got to tell people that this really, really bad game is amazing. Like, oh, but no, I don't want to do that. Yeah. I mean, some devs I don't mind working with. Like we did a deal recently for Call of Dragons, and Like I feel like that was a decent. I'm not really into city builders, but I feel like that was a decently made city builder, and it was Lilith Games, and they were one of. Yeah, I don't mind working with Lilith. Working with Lilith, but Beans. She's been playing that game since the. She didn't play it before the stream, and then we did. Oh, by the way, we did some streams on Twitch, not that long ago, for the game. That was the whole point. And then like after the stream, she was like, maybe I'll download. I'll be supportive. Be a supportive wife. I'll download. I'll play it for a bit. And then she's like, maybe I'll play some more. And she's like, maybe I'll play some more. And she's like, and then she explains to me, she's like, well, I used to play strategy city builder games like this years ago, and then I stopped playing them, but I was like really into them. And I'm like, okay. And she's at this point made like 10 plus accounts on all kinds of different servers. Apparently the servers, I don't know if it's a everyday thing, but like the map is limited. So there's new servers popping up all the time. I don't know the exact situation of how that works, to be brutally honest. But yeah, she's got a lot of accounts for whatever reason. We're going to pick John. He wanted to do these. We'll pick John. We'll do a couple. But yeah, I'm actually surprised she's I'm not surprised she's like downloaded it and like, oh, I'm gonna try it out. I'm just surprised that she's been like playing every day from the time I get home from work. She's like playing the game, and then like she just keeps playing. So as it winds up that she's spent more on the game than the sponsorship is for, and then we wound up, hey, call it a loss. All right. Lilith Games sends me an email. They're like, thank you for getting your wife to play. You owe us. She's now in debt to the game. She spent $200,000 in the game. Like, oh no. Oh no. All right, 3 more. That's a win though. Light OG, that's a win. And we got a lot of, we got some of the Net 5s they wanted too. Galleon, okay. I wonder if they have Tiana. Well, let's see. Let's see what, no, not this. That's a bad defense. Very, very bad. This is your defense? Okay, see, that's a good, but there's no, no, this is not a good, what are you doing? You have, okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to strip, right? Then you got the fire joker, and you're going to strip again. What? You're going to strip again? Yeah. He's already a stripper. What you could do, well, you could do a few things. You could put the light joker in there. Are you gonna build this? Wild child, oh my god. I was gonna say you could put the light joker in there, and then you could have like Megan and light joker, and yeah, like that makes more sense, because then you have the attack power buff and boost, and then you have the strip and stun. I would assume that you're going to put him on despair. Not that you necessarily have to. But, and then you have some bombs here. You know, strip and bomb. And then you have more bombs. And then you have the detonate. And you have the attack power buff. I would use that team. So, what the... what is that? What for? You don't need... okay. You don't need 2 attack power buffers. You don't need both of these. You don't. You have Alicia. Why are you not using Alicia? Watch my videos. Watch my videos. It's like, I do, but I don't pay attention. Yeah, this is what I would do. These are better ones. What? Maybe there's something I don't... but no, this doesn't make any sense. Why... I mean, I applaud you for using interesting things, but it also does not make sense. So this... where's Tiana? Where is she? Tiana? We could do this, and then we could do... we could do... do you have a Zyros? I feel like he just got some good stuff that he doesn't want to use. You could use this. You could use there's a lot of AoE damage dealers you could use. You could even do basically the same team. He's got like all the stuff. It's very descriptive. All the stuff. He has all the stuff. What else do we need? We need a galleon. And then we need Pungbek. So you could do that. That's very similar to this one, but you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't want to take it out, but I also don't want to use it. What else? What else? What else? Well, he has a Bastard. So you could use a Bastard. You could use... I mean, this is a stupid team, but it actually works. Like, I've used... I was lazy. I'm like, I'm just going to clear some, like, garbage defenses, right? And I'm like, let me put this team in. There's no thought put into it, considering there's no strip. There's no defense break. I swear to you, this stupid garbage works. So, sometimes it doesn't even matter. Sometimes it doesn't even matter if it's a good team or not. As we have seen before. This is going to be one of your best teams, though. I love that team. And I really like this team, too. Nope. Someone caught that. I know someone caught that. Probably a lot of someone's caught that. Okay, that was what I was trying to do. Oh, my God. Because we don't need 2 strips. I mean... Who knows if Light Joker's going to strip everything, but also they might not have stuff to strip, so things might not have Wolverines or whatever. Like, this is just a cheese team. Really, what the team should be is... but also he works well with a speed buff. I just feel like Tiana Galleon, if you don't... If you're not trying to contest speed, Tiana Galleon is usually the way to go, I feel. Where am I trying to find things? Nope. Oh, different things like that. What else do we have? We do, if you are trying to contest speed, you could make a super fast. Where is he? He's in storage, isn't he? Well, the Triton. Triton there, not Tiana. And then do like a... What else do you have? I wanted to get a different AoE defense breaker. Maybe something like this. I know it seems dumb because... Hold on. Let me put it in first, and then we could talk about why it's dumb. But, outspeed, attack power buff. Because there's no strips here. But if you're just looking to outspeed, she's got 120 base speed. I don't love this, though, because they're probably going to have Wolverines. So, but that's an option. I also like Sumoth, Triton. I was going to do Savannah and Poseidon. I think that's a decent team, but yeah. And then you can also do, here's another one. And then this, and then a fat Lucian. It seems like he only has 1 Lucian, though. So, it's a whatever Lucian. Because this is not... Wait a second. Wait. What the funky... Okay. This is not... This is... No. So this team would be a speed Lucian. This team would be a fat Lucian. So you outspeed with Kabila. She would be super fast. You have this on either Swift or Fight. And then you boost up the attack gauge of Lucian. Well, this would have to move before. Optimally, you'd want this to move before dual fluff damage. Boost up the Lucian, and then can be super slow and have just big fat damage and one-shot things. So there's a couple options. For defense, this is a very, very, very bad defense. Let's see. Well, I don't think he's going to actually outspeed anything. That's the deal. What else does he have? He could do some kind of trap with this. I don't think he has the units that I would want for this. Although he could use, if he had a very fast... Again, all these are like, have a very fast whatever. If he had a very fast Wind Shadowcaster, that could be something. You have the speed lead, 33 speed lead. You have the Wind Shadowcaster comes in and strips and changes all the attack gauges around. But you have to be really, really fast for that to work. So... yeah. I don't love this defense. You know, also you would have to have the runes to make this work. There's too much water. I'm trying to think what we could do to make this better. Yeah, there are cons in there too. Could be fun. You can't have all these in there, but what are the runes on him? Why would you hate him so much? That's the question. This, well, you can't put in there because he doesn't have. Oh, you hate this one too. Okay, not that one either. You know what? don't worry too much about the arena defense then. You don't have the runes to make anything work. Honestly, you got a lot of units, but you don't have the runes to make anything work. But there's a lot of people that are like that, so. That's the joys of walking 7 to 8 miles a day at the hospital. So anyway, that's it for this one. Got some good stuff though. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys having a good day. I'll see you as always in the next one.